This survival horror game is the third installment of the Silent Hill series, and one that really stood out to me, mainly as it starred a female protagonist, Heather Mason, daughter to Harry Mason, who was the star in the first game. The second game in the series, although widely praised by many as being the best in the series, is quite disconnected from the first game, and chooses to focus itself on someone else's story, within the fictional foggy town, yes I know it's Ash, just didn't sound as good, Silent Hill. But the third game brings it back and makes some solid connections with the first title. It's set 17 years after the first game, where Harry receives a baby to look after. That baby is Heather Mason, and now she's come of age and this crazy cult want to use her to birth their god. Sounds pleasant, right? Well, no, it isn't, I assure you. This is not the god you were looking for. The gameplay in large stayed faithful to the two previous outings, with its three main elements of combat, exploration and puzzle solving. You can also set the difficulty of puzzles separately from the combat too. I didn't think there would be much of a difference on hard, but I was really wrong. Team Silent, the production group within Konami, was responsible for the development, and they were also simultaneously working on another Silent Hill title that would be a spin-off game called Room 302. However, this eventually got rebranded and re-released as Silent Hill 4: The Room. Silent Hill 3 was also influenced a lot by the film Jacob's Ladder. In the subway section of the game, one of the platforms is named Bergen Street Station. This is the station that Jacob was inquiring about at the beginning of the film. Overall, the presentation of Silent Hill 3 was really slick. I remember thinking when I first played it how realistic the characters looked and how good the music and voice acting was. Later it was re-released on the PlayStation 3 in HD, and they'd recorded a new voice cast for it. I didn't like the new voices though, but gladly there was an option to have the original recordings instead. The game is gripping from beginning to end, the sound design is incredible and will keep your nerves on edge at all times. Even when I think I'm safe, there is some sounds that still chill me to the core to this day. It's worth playing most of the Silent Hill games if I'm honest, but for me, the first three is where the series is at its strongest. Want to get creeped out? Silent Hill 3 can do that for you. Also, don't you think Heather looks a lot like this calendar model?